We're at the NASCC 2025, and today I'm going to introduce you to some new detailing software that we're using to drive efficiency on our projects. So one of the features that I find interesting is that you can actually make changes to your model inside your drawing. So this is Ergon, and this is Vincent. So I'm just going to let you hear a bit more about the software from them.
Exactly, you're totally right. The one feature is that, well, we don't really consider a drawing environment and modeling environment. It's all one. The drawing is a part of the model is a part of the drawing. So indeed, you can work in a drawing, it actually acts on the model immediately. It's one of the unique features we're still proud of and which can be very beneficial, whether it is for detailers, engineers, or fabricators.
Yeah,
it's really something fairly unique.
Yeah, I find it amazing because especially when you're doing revisions, the time it takes to sometimes get out of a drawing, make the changes, save it, renumber it, get back into the drawing. I think that's got a
exactly,
huge potential there.
That's what I usually say. When the drawings go out, usually they come back with a lot of notes on it, on AutoCAD or any 3D software. What do? You look at the drawing, go back in the model, and update your drawings. Well, here you can just do like in the AutoCAD days, just stay in the drawing, make your change, and it will affect the model straight away. So 2 in 1, so to speak.
Yeah, fantastic.
What is nice also is that actually you kind of finish your drawing when you finish your 3D model, because you can create those erection drawing or marking plans at very early stage when you do when you start your projects, and you can issue those drawings at very early stage as well.
Okay. Now that's one of the features that I found interesting, but what would you say is a standout feature of Bocad that you're really impressed with?
Now, one of the things we really worked on the last year, I should say. Well, we all know that IFC works with so many software out there, whether it is more mechanical, whether it is structural, whether it doesn't matter so much what the software is about. But what we've done here is gave us the capability now to import IFC models and intelligently recognize what components we're importing. If you're importing something from another steel detailing software, of course it will recognize whatever it is because the data is there. But you could even take something from a SketchUp where you just have an extruded volume, and it will actually check in the catalog, hey, what do we have here, and replace it by something as if I modeled it myself. And it goes like this with welds, with bolts. So after importing an IFC element, I could just go marking, drawing straight away from the get-go. It's again one of those things where you push, and it's out there now for everybody to use.
Yeah, I think that I haven't seen this myself yet in action, but I think that is a huge benefit if you can actually get intelligent data out of the IFC file and into the actual detailing software ready to do drawings. So, well done, guys. Okay, and what about fabrication deliverables? Is there? Obviously, I'm guessing you can do all of the standard things. Is there anything special about the fabrication deliverables that you wanted to highlight, or anything else, other features you wanted to mention?
Yeah, actually, first also what is interesting is also the strength of our piece marking, what we call numbering. Make sure when you issue revision, a 3D revision control. So we do not have only a revision on drawings, but we have a full 3D model revision control, which enables a very good traceability. And you can visualize what has been revised after you issue your drawings and things like this, and report, do a report of what has been changed. So this is good. And also on the deliverable side itself, but people do not want to spend time editing drawings much. I would say the quality of presentation of Bocad for the assembly drawings is pretty good, straight from automatism.
Yeah, and this might be a question you can or can't answer, but is there a methodology about how the numbering works when you number let's say a structure? Is it from north to south, or in keeping various section sizes together, or is that something that it takes into consideration?
Yeah, of course. It will basically, the most common way anyway where it will compare the various components is just, of course, by size, cuts, shape in the end, let's say it like this, but other properties as well. Sometimes companies add specific designations to it because it affects the marking. Those are sometimes also things that they influence the marking as well. Some may even say that, well, a green beam or a red painted beam need different colors. Yes, we can definitely set those also as marking criteria.
That would be great, because what I personally find really annoying is if you have, a number of section sizes, let's say columns, and the numbering is just 1 to 10 is one size, 11 and 12 is another size, then 13 and 14 is back to the original size. So having a consistent way that it works it out is great.
Yeah, exactly. I think Vincent was mentioning about the traceability anyway. Sometimes detailers are asked to make changes. Oh, here you go, easy change, but not everybody always realizes.
Always asked to make changes, yeah.
Exactly, but not everybody always realizes what the impact of a change is. So if you can have like a little property anyway, just to track the components that have been modified, you could just color code, say, an IFC or a drawing, or basically any kind of output. Just color code and say, for example, look, these are the red components. These are the ones that are affected by your change.
Now, one of the other things that in the past has taken up a fair bit of time is the administration of licenses. How does the Bocad license administration work?
This is quite fantastic and very convenient and flexible for the customers. Either you have your own server where you have put your license on, but now we provide also at no cost a cloud licensing system. Okay. So you can actually use the software from any device, from any locations as well. The advantage also on our licensing side is that the licenses are floating. So this is not a named user license, so you can share license within your team and work together in different time zones.
Okay, and do you need to log out of one and log in again as another? Is that how it works, or it just knows how many people are using it?
It just knows how many people is using it.
Okay, yeah, because that can be a bit of a hurdle if you've got to be logging out of one and into another. Then
it's automatically. It just counts.
That sounds good.
It just counts. Yes.
Okay. All right, so you've heard it from the experts, Egon and Vincent. There's some interesting features there in Bocad. It's something we're using more and more as time goes on. And if you want any more information about the products, get in touch with Schuller Company, and I'm sure they'll look after you.
Thanks a lot, Paul.